So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make a do-it-yourself sugar lip scrub. Now the fall and winter are here and we are definitely seeing a lot of those dark vampy lip colors, which are beautiful but not so beautiful when they are flaky and kind of gross looking. So I'm going to show you a sugar scrub that not only moisturizes and conditions your lips but also gets rid of and exfoliates those dead skin cells. So stay tuned to see how I make it. What you're going to need to start off with a small bowl and a spoon to stir up your mixture. You're also going to need a little container that looks like this. I just used one from an old sugar scrub. As far as ingredients, you're going to need some brown sugar, or you can use white sugar. I just find that brown sugar works a little bit best. The next thing that you're going to need is this cocoa butter, Vaseline or petroleum jelly, and this is in the scent cocoa butter, so really beautiful smelling. The next thing that you're going to need is pure vanilla extract, and this is going to go really good to give you some scent. And then the last thing that you're going to need is pure virgin olive oil. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your brown sugar like this, and you're just going to kind of press down and squish any of the big chunks that you have in there. So you might not need this much. I just poured this much so you could see how to do it. Just make it not too fine, but make sure all the big chunks are out of the mixture. You're then going to take a spoonful of your mixture that looks like this and pour it into your smaller bowl. So what I've done here is I've poured some olive oil into this, and I'm just going to grab a little bit more onto my spoon. So probably you're going to need about a 1.5 ratio or tablespoon, and you're just going to kind of squish it in and get that olive oil all mixed in your sugar like this. If it is a little bit too wet, what you can do is you can add more sugar, or if it's not wet enough, add some more oil. So the next thing that you're going to do is take your petroleum jelly or your cocoa butter, and literally, I'm just going to kind of spoon feed the corner out here. This might look a little bit weird. So I'm going to use this much. Might not need that much, so I might enter about half of it in. So using your finger, just scoop it on out like that. This is going to be really thick, so you're going to really have to mix this in. You might have to add some more olive oil for this. So now what we're going to do is just mix this in right with the sugar. This is going to be really kind of moisturizing. And this is going to make it nice and thick. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add a little bit more brown sugar to this mixture. You kind of want to split it in half like this so it doesn't all clump together. Oops. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add just a tiny bit more olive oil like this, and make sure you are spreading it all around like that. And this is going to go really nicely with your mixture. This is getting nice and thick. You can see, just want to continuously go like this. Make sure you get any excess off the edge of your spoon as well as the edge of your bowl. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some of my pure vanilla extract. And again, just a small amount of this, like this, and just place it and make sure it spreads around. This is also going to give your scrub some color and make it smell really good. So now I've made it, again, a little bit watery, which is okay. And I'm just going to add the last part of my sugar here. Finishing, scooping this all together. Really want to make sure it is nicely mixed. You don't want any dry spots. So this is the general consistency of how you want it. You want it to be kind of squishy to the touch, but you want it to also not be really watery, because then you won't get the full effect. So basically add as much sugar as you need. As you can see here, I did go through my full bowl, and I just kind of worked it into the product. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little container like this, and I'm going to put my sugar scrub right into it. If you don't have a container like this, You can get them kind of at craft stores or kind of stuff like that. If not, you can just leave it in a bowl like this and it'll work perfectly. So I'm just kind of slowly sticking that all in there. There is lots of space to this one, although it doesn't look that big. I'm going to try to get as much in as I can. And then you can also use the back of your spoon handle to kind of get it in there. And just really press it down. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little DIY that I have. This is what the finished product looks like. I definitely hope that you guys try this. It's super awesome. The petroleum jelly or the Vaseline that you put in it and the olive oil really help moisturize your lips. So when you're doing this, you can do it, 1 to 2 times a week, just so, you get those dead flakes off your skin. And all you have to do is grab a little bit from your jar, scrub it on your lips, and just let it kind of work into the skin, and then you can wipe it off with some water and just kind of pat it dry. And your lips will feel like there's like a moisturizer or like a lip balm on it, because your lips will feel really smooth and really soft and kind of feel balmy to the touch. So this is a really awesome option for the fall, especially if you're going to go for those dark lips. Let me know if you try this out or if you want to see any other DIY projects, because I really enjoy doing this. This is super inexpensive and super fast to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Comment down below and let me know what you thought. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Cheers.